Men yearn for their dreams, regardless of their class and or achievements. One can be sustained by their dreams. They can be hurt by their dreams. They can be revived by their dreams, and you can die by your dreams. Today, I'd like to talk about a man who has truly pinnacleized himself in pursuit of his dreams. He presents himself as a constant martyr day to day to the God that we call the dream. I'd like to present to you the John Wick of gluttony and an avatar of Beelzebub. A man known online as Tismallah.
No.
The man known as Tismallah has commonly been seen online yelling at Wendy's employees for toasted buns, please, and also for living in a homeless shelter. But he wasn't always this way. Tismallah was a regular man like any of us. But again, in pursuit of his dream, Tismallah has thrown away everything. How did he get here? How did he get to recording himself driving through a Wendy's drive-thru, asking for extra toasted bun, basically yelling at the employee? When he pulled up to the window again, the man didn't just say, "Hi, can I get, like a regular order?" He said, "Hi, how are you? Can I get the number one?" No. He said, "Another cheeseburger." Like they knew it was him, like he's there commonly. I can only assume that's true. Again, Tismallah has thrown away everything in pursuit of his goal. What is his goal though? He has unparalleled focus to getting food. Just food. That's it. That's it. That's all the man wants. And I respect it. It's a simple desire. It's a simple goal. It's a simple dream. Tismallah is different though. This man is just built different. Before the internet, before his pursuit of food, Tismallah had a good job. Tismallah was a productive member of society, transporting goods across the continent. Tismallah used to be a truck driver. Truck drivers make good money. Truck drivers make good money as long as you do it right. That man could buy all the food that he wants if he was just a truck driver. Could have been happy. That's a pretty decent life, honestly. But Tismallah did not want to truck drive anymore. The man said, "I am too far and in between from my dream." So Tismallah gave up truck driving and switched and pivoted his career to TikTok and YouTube, trying to make a living online making content. He started making mukbangs and things like that. However, they did not plan out all too well. He didn't start out making money immediately. Most time, content creators really don't. So, what did he do? Tismallah started to do Uber Eats. Cool. A lot of people are doing gig work right now to get extra money, whatever. Woo woo. However, my goat, Tismallah, actually started to do Uber Eats so he could already be in the car and just go buy more food. When you do gig work like that, a lot of the times they just straight up send you the money immediately when you finish making your delivery. So the man could immediately have money, have a car, and then just go get more food. I respect it. He gave up driving to make a lot of money to driving to make a little bit of money, but have access to food. My goat. I respect you for that. But at some point, obviously eating fast food and eating a lot of food, achieving your dream, it started to weigh down on him. Tismallah rapidly gained a lot of weight, and at the time he was living with his brother in their house. Tismallah's brother removed the front doorknob off the house so he couldn't get out and get his DoorDash that he was constantly ordering in an attempt to save his brother's life. Tismallah did not like that. He did not like that one bit. Tismallah pulled out his camera, started recording himself talking about the situation, how his brother trapped him in the room, blah, 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 stuff like that. He said, "I will kill this man and it will get wicked in this house." And I respect that. Again, we're watching a man throw away everything in pursuit of his dream. Up until this point, I've told you this man has given up his livelihood. This man has given up now his family in pursuit of his dream. Most people are not willing to do that. Most people would simply continue going to work, continue putting up with family, and put your dream honestly on the sidelines or on idle. We don't get that here. We're watching a man truly give it all for his dream. He is unparalleledly focused on pursuing the next cheeseburger or the next 3 foods that he gets online. What more can you ask from a man? To pursue the one thing you love is to live and die by your own means. It's phenomenal that we get to document this. As I said before, the internet thing wasn't really working out for Tismallah. He wasn't really making a lot of money. He has appeared a few times on some other content creators' channels. I believe it was Ty Lil that he was on their channel recently with Jay Boolin having an eating contest. Interesting content. We've also seen Tismallah go on a car date with a couple different women with a very questionable idea of a first date. The girl asked, "Where would you take me on a first date?" Tismallah's response was to say, "I'll take you to my grandma's house. We can hang out over there." It's not exactly someone's perfect idea of a first date, but again, he probably wasn't in it for that. Tismallah charges to appear on these people's channels. He charges the money for that. He charges the money so he could buy more food. The girl was not the goal here. Grandma's house as a first date, that's not real. He wanted to deter this woman, to get her away from him so he could have more money on the next DoorDash, the next Uber Eats order. Again, laser focused. John Wick of mukbangs. I commend him for that. Tismallah, unfortunately, did not make it in the entertainment industry as of yet. As of yet, he has not made it there yet. He unfortunately has moved into a homeless shelter where a lot of things have been happening there. The man constantly gets a DoorDash or Uber Eats order, and you can hear people in the background subtly starting to turn on him. His catchphrase, "Every day we eat good." You heard a man in the background of one of the videos say, "Yeah, every day you eat good." And you can hear them saying things in the background, bro. Just asking him for food, asking him for a crumb, whatever. Tismallah is unwavered. In pursuit of his dream, he shuns them from his vision. He does not hear them. All he sees is his foods in front of him and the camera in front of him, and trying to push himself forward for the camera, to continue the content, to get the next Jamaican beef patty, to get the next Cuban sandwich, to get the next chopped cheese with the bev, always with the bev. Do not be confused by this video. I'm not making a video to make fun of Tismallah. No. Do not get that twisted. I'm making this video to commend a man who, people will say he needs to get a job. People will say, people look at Tismallah and they genuinely cannot believe what they're seeing. And I think that that's for a reason, because most people won't pursue their dreams. Most people won't take the actions necessary to getting up and achieving everything that you want in this life. But they see Tismallah and they get mad. They get mad that a man will order food and live in a homeless shelter, unbothered. They get mad that Tismallah has the will, the drive, and the power and the effort to step forward and press buy on the Uber Eats app. I look at Tismallah in awe of such prowess, will, and determination. He is truly the John Wick of mukbangs. We all need to be more like Tismallah. Do what we want, take what we want, and live and die for our dreams. Every day we eat good.